Alright guys, well we're deep in it, so we're going to have to order our control board, and we're going to put a new display board in. That's pretty cheap. So this is all potted here, meaning you can see, can you see the shine here? It looks watery. See that?
Uh-huh.
And then we do have a fuse here.
Oh yeah,
now it is possible that we can jump that and see what happens without getting our sacks electrified here. So we're gonna get some jumpers and pop it on here, but this is potted. It has epoxy all over all the components here, the capacitors, the disc capacitors, the transistors that you see here, the electrolytic capacitors, the big electrolytic capacitors here, the big power transistor, the heatsink. All of this stuff is potted, meaning it's not made to be replaced. The whole thing is meant to be replaced as a unit, but there is a chance that this fuse failed, but I doubt it. So I'm going to go ahead and get the jumper and try jumping that. So.
Okay.
Right, then we also have to remove the display board control too, because that's real cheap. You might as well replace both of them at the same time. I don't really see any sign of failure here, so we're going to check that other one up there too, but an IC might have gone bad. Integrated circuit might have gone bad down here. So this will have to be carefully replaced. So we don't want to remove any of these connectors until we have the new piece in place, and we want to always make sure you take plenty of pictures here when you see this, because you'll think that you'll remember it and you have great memory, and you don't. Okay, this is why you shouldn't attempt these repairs at home and stuff. Okay, I mean, it's definite. You're not doing this stuff every day, but you want to be able to remember it when you see it. So we got that out, and that and the display board are really the only two electronic components on. You know, this is just there's really nothing going on here, just a ground. That's a really passive thing there. Nothing's going to go wrong on that. Okay, but we've had a very unbalanced condition here, and I'm afraid that might have jarred an IC and destroyed it or something like that. So they sell, I believe, this whole thing right here. So, okay, but it's not made to be repaired. As I said, it's all what they call potted. It has all the clear epoxy, so you can't go screwing around and replacing parts on it. Okay, so we're gonna take our time, and we're going to get the new one ordered, and we're going to replace stuff the right way on here. We're going to go ahead and grab this display board. This will also probably have a number on it. Yeah, there's an LG number. Jen probably won't be able to tell you, but down here, way down in there, there's an LG board number down there, and that's what we'll be looking for. But we're going to try jumping this first, just in case our fuse in there went bad. So okay, I doubt it, but we're going to give it a shot. Okay. Very hard to get an alligator clip down there. So we'll use the old repairman's trick. Put a clip on a clip. That should be enough to determine if we've got any kind of hope of and it doesn't look like we're getting anything out of that. I didn't expect, it's usually probably a catastrophic failure. So okay, we tried jumping that. That was not going to work. An appliance guy would probably just take the pliers, go across it like that. And then Jen throw the power switch. And we still have a dead unit there. So okay, so we know that it's got nothing to do with that there. We could also use our continuity checker and do that. So okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get ready to pull the display board because it's so cheap, and then we'll double check the number. We'll check that and I'll read that off to Jen later, so we'll make sure to get the right board. The unit costs $1,600 new, so we're probably looking at $150 for a new power board here. This is where I believe that the problem resides right now. Okay, so we'll see in a bit. All right, we got that pretty much ready to take off now, and we'll just disconnect that connector and pull the whole thing out. But I'll do some tests once we do the disconnect to make sure we're getting power to the display board. But we'll go ahead and do the. We got two connectors for the disconnect. I'm going to take a good look at this board too with the video camera. All the various wiring in there, just as a backup. Okay, white, red with the gray, blue. We've got the rainbow down here. We've got the white, blue, purple at the bottom. We've got a blue and black there. We've got a black and blue there. We've got orange, blue, gray, yellow, white, blue, orange, blue, red. Got a yellow, red, black, black, yellow there, and a yellow, blue, red there. So that pretty much covers us there. And this is pretty easy since we have two distinct connector sizes here. So okay, I'm gonna get that disconnected and then do a little bit of power testing here. Okay, we remove the display boards, and it appears to me, upon a little checking, that the display board, and of course the selector for cycle, is a slave to the control board. It doesn't appear as if this is getting any power whatsoever, so it appears our culprit is the power board here, the main power and general control board here. So that's what we're going to order. I'm going to hold off on ordering this one. It's so fast to get parts, and it's not going to work a hardship on us if we have to use the commercial laundry for a week. I did that for 1.5 years when I first moved here. So okay, I'm just going to double check my board there and get her ordered up. Okay, well, we got all the parts ordered. Main thing's the control board there is, I had it on Amazon new for $117. And I had $18 of Amazon credit for good looks. And you know, with another credit I already had on Amazon, it came in about $97, which is okay for that. So we gotta wait a week or so, so we'll just have Big Bertha out of action for a while. Jen and I will get the thrill of the commercial laundry up there, where I used to go do my laundry and sit with my Mexican pals while they played guitar and did their laundry. So it'll be a good chance for us to take the patio chair covers too and put them into one of the really big commercial units, wash them too. So hey, we'll go hog wild up there, huh? Missy Jen looks unimpressed over there. All right, guys. Well, it's April. What can I tell you? Well, next time we see you on the video, we'll have parts in hand, and we'll be schlepping this thing back together again. You got everything in a safe place? All right, guys. Happy
What goes where, which is which.
All right, tough guy. Love you.
Love you.
All right, Missy Jen. It's like a month later since the washing machine fiasco we had there, so I'm finally going to put a wrap up on that video, and I thought I would show people how everything turned out and how strange and weird our situation is there.
Yeah, the display, I noticed yesterday the display of what it is doing. The display of what it is doing doesn't come on it either.
It doesn't come on when you spin it?
And so then I turn it off and turn it back on, and then it came back on.
Yeah, the thing is possessed. Let's
And
go
then
take a look
then
at
it showed that it was actually spinning.
All right, tough guy. Let's see. So it's all wrapped up. We got it all back together again. We had the guy come out and take a look. He couldn't figure out what it was, except for spin it to win it. So now when you go to use it, I mean, we still don't have, obviously there's some switch or pressure switch situation here going on with the washer and dryer, which means when you go to turn it on by switch, it's not functioning. But if you get in here and spin it by grabbing, let's put the light on. It doesn't want to go on because it's not on, but get my hand in here. Well, the sucker starts right up, as you can see right there. So it runs through all the functions and everything. So it's kind of strange, but as it is right now, I think we'll take it. It's been functioning well for the last 3 weeks. I've finally gotten around to do the wrap up on this video. It's a beautiful machine. It works wonderfully. You throw your clothes in, they wash, they dry, you pull them out and you hang them up, and it's so nice. You know, it was a $1,600 machine, so they're not cheap, but she's working good now. Once you have it energized, then for a little bit the power stays, so it's kind of a strange thing. And I think if I get a little more time, eventually I'll get in there and solve that issue. But we're happy to have our machine back and it's functioning. And that, my friends, is a beautiful thing. No more having my beautiful G-strings stolen at the laundry. Thanks for watching, everybody.